Here in Kirovsk, there is a famous historical place called Nevsky Pyatachok. Many people outside Russia have never been here, and some have probably never even heard this name before. So in this video, I want to show you this place myself. At first, it may look like a quiet piece of land near the Neva River, but during World War II, this small area became one of the most difficult and tragic places in the fight for Leningrad. I came here not as a tourist, but as someone who wants to understand this place and show you why it still matters in Russia today. Now I am walking up to the stone memorial dedicated to the heroes of Nevsky Pyatachok. There is also a QR code here, so if someone wants to learn more about this place, they can scan it and read the full story. Let's walk around a little and see what else is here. The fighting here was extremely difficult. Soviet troops crossed the Neva River under fire and held this small bridgehead on the opposite bank. The river was behind them, and German positions were in front of them and around them. From this small piece of land, they tried again and again to break through toward Leningrad. But the area was narrow, exposed, and constantly under artillery and machine gun fire. When you stand here now, it is quiet. But during World War II, this place was one of the hardest and most tragic parts of the battle for Leningrad. Looks like there is a fire somewhere nearby. lot of what can still be found here goes back to the war. Even after all these years, this place still carries traces of what happened here. This boat is called Meteor. It is a passenger hydrofoil, and people use it for river trips. If you come here, you can even ride on one. Here on the bank of the Neva River, people can still find traces from World War II. But this is a memorial place, so anything found here should be left where it is and treated with respect. So we have already left the river, and now I am walking back. And honestly, this place makes you think. Because everything around looks normal now. The road, the trees, the houses nearby. People just live their everyday lives here. But then you remember what happened in this area during World War II, and it feels different. This is not just some old story from a book. It happened right here. And that is probably what hits me the most. You can walk here like it is just a quiet place near the city, but the ground around you has a very heavy history. Over there is the famous Dubrovskaya power plant. A lot of people here know this place because the history of Kirovsk really started around this station. It was built before World War II, when the city was still called Leningrad. In 1933, this power plant gave its first electricity to Leningrad. During the war, this area was captured and the station was badly destroyed. But after the war, it was rebuilt, and later it became one of the important power plants for Leningrad. So from the outside, it may just look like an old industrial building, but for this city, and for the history of Leningrad, this place is actually very important. So I was at Nevsky Pyatachok by myself today. After I finished filming there, my wife asked me if we could go to her parents' house. So now we are moving into a completely different part of the day. First, it was history, memorials, and the Neva River. And now it is just normal family life. We are going to visit my wife's parents, spend some time there, and I asked her to film a little bit too. Because I think this is also interesting to show. Not only the historical places, but the simple, everyday side of life here. And in the next video, we will take a closer look at how my wife's parents live in their own house.